The Outlanders Journey. Tier 1, Level 3. Chapter 10. Arc. You are assaulted by a tropical heat, buoying you into the air. You can't see. You are weightless. Shrill voices wail and cackle at you. But you're used to this now, aren't you? This endless, cyclic nightmare. Everyone laughing at you. You, falling from the sky as you claw and writhe and twist and spin. Cold chains wrapping around your limbs, pulling you down. In a way, it really is comical how much you've trapped yourself in your own haunted thoughts. Arc! Claws dig into your arms, breaking the skin. The pressure tightens around you. Your shoulder pops out of its socket, and there's a delay before the shooting pain runs down your spine. But you're stopped midair. You hear the heavy beating of wings. Arc, wake up. Open your eyes. As if they've been glued shut, you have to force your eyes open. The light is blinding for a second, but as they clear, you find Reka's face right up against yours. His talons grip your arms tightly, preventing you from plummeting down. Reka? It finally occurs to you that you're not dreaming. Somehow, you're up in the sky. Your eyes shift down, and you find a vast chasm between you and the forest floor. Thick vines are tangled around your torso and legs. If not for him, you'd have been pulled down to your quick death. Your heart shoots up to your throat, and you can't breathe. The paralysis cuts into your bones, and all you can do is shake. I got you, he says, pressing his forehead against yours. Don't struggle. I'm going to count to 3, and I'll swing you to the tree branch. Branch? There's a sturdy one behind you. I'd fly closer, but I'm caught in a vine. You shake your head vehemently, finally understanding the situation. No, don't let go, please. You tighten your grip around his wrists. You'll be fine. He loosens his grip and begins to rock you back and forth. No, Reka, please. 1, please don't do this, please. 2, Reka, I can't do this. It's all right. 3, Reka! He's much stronger than you are. As you swing away, this repulsive force drags you backward. You reach for Reka just as you sense the vines go taut, ready to pull you down. Then, your back crashes into a wall and you bump your head. Your feet land on something stable, and as you clutch the rough bark, you look down to find yourself standing on the stub of a sturdy tree branch. Behind you is the tree trunk. You're breathing heavily. You shrink down, sinking your talons into the tree. The vines holding you are still weighing you down. Reka, with his hands now free, draws a dagger and slices away the vines wrapped around his torso and thigh. Then, with a quick flap of his black wings, he hovers next to you. There's only enough room for one of you. You okay? He says. He cuts away the vines around your feet, and you watch them fall away, disappearing into the foliage below. Reka, I'm so sorry. 1 second. He grabs your dislocated shoulder. Without another word, he snaps it back into place with a horrid crack, and a sharp pain shoots through your chest and down your spine once more. But then, before you know it, it's gone. Oh, is all you manage to mutter. You rotate your shoulder. Wait. He puts his hand on your chest and whispers in a beautiful, unusually lyrical voice. A warmth emanates from your heart and expands down to your extremities. The little cuts and scrapes all over you crust over and fall away. He caresses your face, examining you all over. Then he nods. Okay, good. You can't help but marvel at his matter-of-fact expressions. You burst out laughing. He blinks at you in confusion. Did I hurt you? No, Thank you. I'm sorry for losing my cool. I'm really embarrassed. He shrugs. I was impressed with how quickly you acted. It's like you knew exactly what to do. I was so disoriented. He nods. It comes with experience. He takes your hand, and you slowly rise to your feet, though your knees are still weak. You look around. Errol and the others are nowhere in sight. You have no idea where you are. The air is stuffy, and the trees and leaves look completely alien, so vivid and fragrant and bright like summertime. In place of the laughing voices, some sort of insect is incessantly screeching in every direction. Do you know where we are? You ask. Is it just us two here? We got pulled into the Feywild. What? Not sure where in the Feywild. I don't know if the others came in with us. I thought the Feywild was farther away. Weren't we going around it? I thought so too. I thought I kept us a safe distance away. He gazes at you. I didn't protect you all. I failed in my duties. You shake your head. No, it's not you. There's no way you could have predicted. He sighs. Those children are Fey-touched. It was only a matter of time. They must be in danger then, right? Reka glances around. The last person I saw before we were pulled in was Dura. I placed a hunter's mark on her. We need to get down and track her first. She could be with the others. You peer down again. Vertigo immediately hits you, and your wings lock up instinctively. I don't know how to get down safely. Do you have any rope? No, but I can carry you. This is so humiliating. If Coach S saw you, what would he think of you? Kree, Uvir, all your former fans, even Saranre right now. I don't want you to strain yourself. You're very light. He opens his arms out for you. He has taken off his coat, and for the first time, you take note of the surprising musculature of his arms and chest, once hidden away in thick winter gear. Come on. Only if you're certain. He nods. You grip your feet tightly to the floor and slowly release your hands. You must look so pathetic to him. You don't deserve his sympathy. You inch little by little to him, and he pulls you in by the waist. His body is so solid, which only amplifies how much you are shaking. Ready? He asks. You squeeze your eyes shut, nodding. Go ahead. He lifts you off your feet with surprising ease. You feel the gusts of his flapping wings. You clutch his shoulders tightly. If you held Errol like this, you'd probably crush her, but he feels as dense as a boulder. You open your eyes, meeting his gaze. Gently, gracefully, the two of you are spiraling down. You spot 3 scabbed-over gash wounds on his right wing, reminiscent of bear claws. Don't look down, he says. You nod, and you keep your attention on him. He can probably hear your pounding heart. He has a handsome face, piercing, focused eyes. The bright sunlight is hitting his head at the perfect angle, illuminating the white plumage and golden hooked beak. You wonder if it's the excitement of the situation. Perhaps you simply crave someone's touch. No one besides Errol has held you like this in almost a year. Can you hear me? He says. You blink at him. I said we're halfway down. Oh. He stops, and the two of you are now hovering in place. Try opening your wings. Opening my... Just try. I got you. Don't look down. Okay. You relax your shoulders and extend first your right wing. Then, gradually, you unfold your left wing as though you're pulling open a jammed door. You feel tearing in your atrophied muscles. The dull pain courses down your spine to your feet. You okay? His normally monotone voice sounds reassuring. Yeah. Try moving them. Take your time. I don't know if you don't exercise them, the muscles will die. You won't fall. You nod. You count slowly and rhythmically, flapping your wings to the beat. It hurts. If not for Reka, your entire body would have seized up by now. Good, he says. His arms loosen around you. Wait, don't! You wrap your arms around his neck. You won't fall. Keep your eyes on me. He eases up his grip on you even more. I can't do this. You can. I can't. I know this is supposed to be easy. I know it should be as simple as breathing for an Aarakocra, but I don't know how anymore. I can't do it. Please, please don't let me go. Please. You know how childish you sound. You know he's just trying to help you. His confidence in you, though, has no basis. After seeing how much you fell apart earlier, he would be stupid to think you can fly. But he's already let go. He opens his arms, eyes fixed on you. Breathe. Breathe in rhythm with your wings. Count to 10. Reka! Breathe. You breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll only need to do this for 10 seconds. 7, 8, 9, 10. He takes your hand, but he's not holding you. It dawns on you that you are hovering on your own. It's painful, but you're not plummeting. You relax your arms. You're still floating. You pull yourself away from him. You're not falling. I'm flying? You say. I'm really flying? He nods. You exhale through your mouth, and it turns to laughter. I'm flying! I'm flying! Reka! He laughs for the first time, too. It's surprisingly high-pitched. His hands run up your forearm. Inch by inch, you're descending, using your own strength and abilities. You match your flapping to his, and you don't break eye contact. Your wings are tiring already. It's been so long since you've used them. The muscles begin to strain, and your breathing grows heavy. His hands hover around your waist, ready to embrace you should you lose control. Still, you push through the ache. You've trained in much worse situations before. You've practiced to the point of vomiting multiple times. You really have gotten weaker, physically and mentally. You've reached your limit. Your body lurches, but Reka immediately catches you and pulls you back into his chest. I got you, he says. For the remainder of the descent, you're both silent, and soon your feet meet the soft soil. He sets you down, and you find the floor right below you. You went most of the way on your own, he says, letting go. You catch your breath. You stare up into the canopy. You can't even see where you came from anymore. Flower petals and fresh leaves land gently on your face. You start to laugh once more. How did you know I could fly on my own? I didn't. You laugh harder. He opens his right wing and displays the scar you noticed earlier. Couldn't fly for a year because of this. Oh? What happened? Bear. How did you get back to flying again after that? He shrugs. My boss said either I fly again or die, so he pushed me off a platform. And you flew? I was too angry to think. I saw his face when I fell, so I flew back up and punched him in the beak. It's been crooked ever since. I'm sorry, you say. I'm sorry you went through that. I wish sometimes things weren't like this. Like what? I don't know. The feeling that it's either live or die. Either you contribute to the community or you're dead weight. He nods. Spite powers me, but you are too kind for that. Am I? You say coyly. What makes you think that? He shrugs. I'm only guessing. He pats you on the back. We should find the others. He squats down, examining the ground for tracks. From above, you can see how broad his shoulders are. I might have a spell for this too, you say. We're looking for Dura, right? Yes. You hold up your shield and picture Dura's spear with as much detail as you can recall. The chipped edge, the decorated carvings, the tied feathers near the head. Saranre, you pray under your breath. Let us find this weapon so that we can reunite with the others. Your shield glows, but then it vanishes altogether. You can feel its heft still, but your vision has faded. You blink, glancing around, and you suddenly realize that Rekka is also gone. Rekka? You say. I'm here, he says. Where? I don't see you. You look down at your hands, only to find they're not visible either. In your head, there's jeering and giggling and applause. What's happening? You say. Is this some Feywild thing? It must be, he says. When I cast my healing on you, I also felt something, but it went away on its own. You reach your hands out and feel for him. You touch a piece of clothing and grab hold. You run your hands up his body until you find his arm. You take his hand. Stay calm, he says. Stay together. It'll pass soon. The plane of chaos gets bored fast. You nod. Okay. Did your spell work? I think so, but I can't tell for sure. It lets me locate the direction of an object that I've seen before. I know that spell. Lead the way. You don't sense the presence of Dura's spear anywhere at the moment. Is it a feeling or a visual cue? You twist around towards your right, and a soft warmth emanates from where your shield would be. You tilt your shield away, and it cools down. You point it back to your right, and it warms again. I think it's this way, you say, and you pull him along with you, hand in hand. Watch your step, he says. You wonder how your hand feels to him. Perhaps too dry or rough? Maybe you should hold him by the wrist or arm instead. Does he think you're strange? You loosen your grip, but he's holding on just as tightly as you are. About a minute or so passes, and you look back down at your feet, only to find them in place again. You turn your head. Rekka looks happy to see you. You twist back around. You feel so foolish, dealing with a fleeting and embarrassing little infatuation in such a dire situation. Perhaps, in the Feywild, your emotions are heightened. You try to wriggle your hand free, but he's still holding you. As you inch closer to Dura's spear, your shield grows hotter until it's almost searing. You reach the edge of the forest. Ahead, there seems to be a small clearing next to a flowing stream. Far into the distance, you see something zipping in the air like a buzzard. Rekka tugs on you. Careful, he whispers. He pulls you down to the grasses. White flower petals billow into the air. We don't know what's ahead. You squint at the flying creature. It seems restless, zigzagging every which way. The shield is pointed directly at it, and you realize Dura's spear must be where it's floating around. You pull your hand free from Rekka and begin crawling on all fours. The shield is scalding your arm. Your knee crunches down on some dried leaves, and the flying creature stops in place. It has wings like a hummingbird, fluttering quickly. Is someone there? It screeches. Help! She needs help! You look over your shoulder at Rekka. He seems just as confused as you. You stand up and wave your arm. You see Dura lying face down on the ground. Heroes! She calls. Come quick! Save her! You rush over. If Dura's in trouble, you'll need to resuscitate her as soon as possible. Wait, you hear from Rekka. His footsteps shuffle after you, but you spot the blood pooling below around her. The blood-drenched spear in her hand. You must save her, the creature cries. A tiny human-like figure with blue skin and butterfly wings. It seems to wield a tiny weapon. Dura! You rush to her and fall to your knees. You gaze up at Saranre. Bless me with your healing abilities, you pray, so that I can heal her without using a spell. You feel her response, but with it comes a wave of uncertainty. Dura's body begins to flicker with a gentle flame, which seems to emanate from her stomach area. You carefully flip her onto her back, and you find a giant gash across her belly. It closes up instantly. Dura opens her eyes, and her bloodied fingers reach up to your face. "Thank you," she mutters weakly. "What happened to you?" you say. "Do you know if the others are with you?" Something on her face shifts for a split second, and you can't quite place it. "I was forced to give up my unborn child," she says, "in order to save the others." "Your child?" you say. "Dura, you're pregnant?" Tears well up in her eyes, and she cries for the first time in your arms. "I need you," she says. "Please help me get my child back." "Who took it?" "My child. My child." You stare into her eyes. Something's not right about her. Those eyes are not familiar, and her Sylvan is too fluent. "Ark!" shouts Reka. "Get back!" You turn to find his bow drawn, pointed above your head. You see the flash of a weapon, and faster than you can react, a series of quick stabs jab into your arms and neck. You watch as Reka releases his bow. It grazes the small creature, who turns its attention now to him. You reach your hands towards him, but suddenly, the sky is spinning. The next thing you know, you collapse onto the ground head first. You begin convulsing, and before your vision goes, Dura rises onto her feet, and her visage begins to contort and shift into something else. Rotting skin, beady eyes, and a jagged smile, reaching her skeletal hand and wrapping the fingers around your neck.